All right, gents, we do have to go back to Stamford Bridge because Alison Bender is on standby with Mark Noble.
Mark, football can be so cruel sometimes, and when you look at that scoreline, if you hadn't seen the game, you would have thought it was a very different story. What's your assessment of the game?
I thought we played really well. I thought that to come here against a great team, I thought we played really well with the ball, apart from probably the first 15 minutes where we changed a couple of things after 15, and then we got hold of the game really and probably controlled it until they scored their second goal really, which was a bit unfortunate. A shot that is miscued and they tap one in. So as I said, it's really disappointing, but really pleasing the way we played.
We've been waiting for you a fair bit in the dressing room. I just wonder what was said. I mean, can you take positives away from a game like that?
I think we've got to. I think the manager's come in and said it's one of the best games we've played with the ball and as a team for as in this season. Obviously, it's not the result we wanted, but on another night we score a perfectly good goal where Thiago Silva trips himself up, Jared Bowen don't touch him. The ref blows for a free kick and Gerrard scores. You know that if that could go to VAR, you'd see that it was a clear goal. Dex is a shoulder offside, and so it hasn't gone for us tonight. But as I said, we can take a lot from the performance.
You were creating so many chances, but actually didn't really test the keeper. What do you put that down to? I mean, obviously you're missing Mikel Antonio, but is there anything else that you can put your finger on?
To be honest, I think you get games where it doesn't. We've scored a lot of set plays for this season. You get times where it just doesn't fall for you in the box, and we had a lot of chances. Thomas Suchet had 2 or 3 headers across the box. We had 2 or 3 blocked. But as you're right, we didn't really test the goalie, but we had a lot of sort of half chances there. If it falls for us, we can go on and score. But you know, you play against these good teams, and they do punish you, and that's what happened tonight.
And how was it finally for you being back on against a team that can be a very well-oiled machine when they play well?
Do you know what? I felt really good out there. Obviously, I've been training every day, and as I said, it was as much as we've lost 3-0. It was really enjoyable to be out there because we played really well. We sat in there after, and we just couldn't believe that we had lost the game 3-0. But you know, on another night, it could have been different. But we'll take the positives. We'll take the positives out of the game, the way we moved it, the way we put crosses in the box, we put them under a lot of pressure, but we just couldn't get the ball in the net tonight.
Thanks very much. I hope you're able to have a good Christmas.
Yeah, so do I.
That was Mark Noble there with our reporter Alison Bender. Now, he's one man. We cannot dismiss his loyalty and his services to the club. He is Mr. West Ham. But today's performance, though, John, how would you rate it?
Mark's personally.
Sorry?
Mark's performance personally.
Yeah, personally.
Yeah,
Mark's performance personally today, returning to the starting lineup.
Yeah, I thought he did everything that we expect of Mark Noble. I think he keeps the ball flowing. He intercepts. Listen, he's not the goal-scoring midfielder that we've seen 4 or 5 years ago at West Ham. He's no longer a goal threat. He probably sits in a little bit deeper. And he's got players in front of him, the likes of Declan Rice that can go and do that, and Souček and players like this. I think the one thing, yeah, Mark is obviously very positive there. He has to be positive. He skippers the team. Their next game is Brighton at home, a winnable game for them. Brighton sitting 4th from bottom. But I thought Mark Noble, you know, that was Mark Noble tonight. He thought he kept it going. He didn't give the ball away. He's not as instrumental as what we've seen him play in the past because, you know, he's getting a little bit older and he's under pressure for his position. Hence, he hasn't played a lot of football this season for West Ham. But again, you know, Mark's come back in. He hasn't done anything wrong. And he has to keep that positivity up, although they've been beat 3-0. You know, and it's a defeat for West Ham. You know, they did play very well. The one thing I wanted him to say there is that they didn't quite have that cutting edge. Maybe when Mikel Antonio comes back, he'll give them that, maybe that more of a goal-scoring threat than what Haller gives you.